Today we're going to talk about, have a short live, just chat about our SM19 Turbo, which we are turning into a 17. We have recently just started milling those. They'll have to go through QC testing, and then once approved, we'll start getting them on the site. So hoping for a month time frame, roughly, but we'll see what happens with that. There we go. And additionally, we'll probably just show off some other things we have. This here, our SM19 Zoom in Lightning. Some custom stencil work. We have to give credit to Penguin Tactical. They helped us out with that. And tomorrow, if everything goes well, Siley Optics got us a Wolf X Pro, and we're going to go to the range and we're going to test fire it. And so we'll see what happens with that. See how well it performs. And so here we have our Siley Wolf X Pro. And we'll have that attached to an SM19 Viper and Stormtrooper White. We'll be using an ELD Performance Barrel, an SCT Manufacturing Upper Parts Kit, with some Glock OEM sights. And we'll put that on a Palmetto State Armory dagger frame. And maybe we'll use a Polymer 80 frame as well. Hey, thanks for subscribing, Reaper. Live life, what's going on? So we just started milling, for you just joined us. We just started milling our SM17 turbo slides. So hopefully we'll have those popping up within roughly a month or so. I'm thinking 4 or 5 weeks, give or take. Ben Corvo, what's going on? Jessica Cortez, how are you doing? So that'll be our third SM17 slide. We started with the Viper. And then we went in with, where did I put it? Well, we went in with the Zoom next. I do believe that's this right here. Yep, there she is. So the SM17 Zoom, we went up with that next. And now it'll be the 17 Turbo. And so we'll have our range test tomorrow of the Siley Wolf X Pro. And we'll see if that performs well. Oh, nice. Which one did you get there? Actually, you should check out RTT Guns and Gear Reaper on... He has a video on how to swap Gen 3 and 19X. That barrel's got some use in it. There we are. Strip it down a little bit. 19 Hellet, good choice. What color did you get? I've got a Hellet right here, actually. This one's in red habanero. Right on. And unfortunately, I can't do the functions check on screen. Aubrey, how you doing? Man, lots of push-ups. That's how you get over a girl you never dated. go join the army. I don't know, man. Then again, I joined the army and she dumped me, so don't come to me for relationship advice. Hey, what's going on? Twisty's Gun Show. A little bit of hang up there. We're going to have to test this out tomorrow. Oh, yeah, definitely. Much appreciated. Oh, are you? Let me pull up your channel real quick. What do we got here? Oh, nice. Okay. Right on. Sub to you, too. Grilled Cheese Mouth, how you doing? Yeah, we've been posting some restreams and just trying to talk about our slides. We do have this SM17 Zoom Lightning. We're starting to produce these, or rather we have been producing these. That one's going to be cool. And we've got a few different models. That's the White Lightning. We've got one in blue, purple. I kind of want to do one in... Look, we already have one in shimmer aluminum, and I kind of want to do one in gold as well. Oh, nice. And then the Viper just came out. So we're doing those in flat dark earth, black. And we'll start doing some more colors as we start, basically as people start ordering and requesting it. I think the next phase is going to be more USMC red, Arctic white. We've got a few others that we'll be doing. Hey, Flying Rich Firearms, how you doing? We're just started producing our 17 turbos today, Rich. So if QC goes well and testing goes well, should start getting those on the site in about a month. Had a delay on the steel we need, trying to get some hellets made out. Though Reaper just ordered a hellet, so I'm hoping we can get some more out and add one to yours. And then, of course, we'll also be testing out this Wolfx Pro that Siley Optics sent our way. There we are. Nice little red dot by the looks of it. But we'll see how well it does at the range. Oh, thank you, Reaper. Oh, thank you. This one is our older white. We used to use Stormtrooper white. Now we have switched over to Arctic white. And you can almost kind of see it. It's reflecting some of the light. So the Stormtrooper white has a gloss finish, which was kind of cool up until you take it out into the desert and the sun shines right on it. So the Arctic white's more of a matte white, which you can kind of see on the Lightning slide, where, funny enough, the black actually reflects more than the white does. Big O, what's going on? I caught your live with John Crump, DLD, and everyone else earlier, Rich. Or I caught the live. I caught it after your live was over. Fortunately, I was at work. Huh. Yes, we do plan on making Gen 5s. The current plan that we're going through right now is to finish our 17s, which we're going to have the turbo, we're going to make the helmet. We might go and start making a 43 or a 26 after that. And following that, we may explore Gen 5s. But I won't promise, that's where we're going next. A lot of it just depends on the market. It depends on what our distributor wants. So it's where we can push to make the next sale. That's kind of what I was afraid of on that, Rich. It's I didn't want to get my hopes up too high, but I can tell you I'm definitely disappointed. It's an unfortunate thing. And for those of you just joining us, we do not mill blanks. We mill bars of steel. So everything, this entire slide, came out of one of these bars. Yeah, that's kind of what I was looking at, Rich, and it's still a tax, even if it's only $0. We still got to go through the process. Half empty, what's going on? And then the Cerakote process, something like this, takes 2 runs, but we do the Cerakote in-house. And it's not all tactical colors, black and whatever. We also have some colorful stuff. Blues and reds and purples, golds, orange, neon greens, forest greens, sig pink, all kinds of stuff. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, I've been releasing a lot of the turbos on our Instagram. Hey Kurt, welcome back. That is such a common request. Grab the camera for a Lamar action, or a Lamar Jackson edit. No, I'm not doing that. But I see that in a lot of other people's lives as well. So what I didn't get to talk about earlier, Kurt, is that we are turning the... Well, actually, yeah, I mentioned it to you briefly. We are turning the turbo into a 17. I don't feel like it. And then, of course, we're also trying to push some of our lightning stencil slides that Tactical Penguin helped us out with. And that's where a lot of our camo ones come from, too, half empty, is we're getting our stencils with Tactical Penguin. So if you ever do some of your own Cerakote work, give them a look. They have some neat stuff. We also got Flying Rich in here. Give his channel a like. Pop on over with DLD After Dark, John Crump News, Red Dawn Readiness. Good group of guys. Get some gun news, some randomness. Dark actually was looking at one of our FX series slides, which is a new kind of Cerakote that Cerakote is doing. And for those of you who know what gun candy is, it's kind of similar to that. Oh, here's another one we got. Nice burnt bronze. And for those of you that have a messed up slide, maybe it's broken, maybe it's a slide you just don't like anymore, we do occasionally do a swap out. This here is a Remsport R19. As you can see, it's a little marred up. And it's no longer usable. So we traded out one of our Zoom slides to help someone get back to the range. So if you've got something like that, or maybe you've got a slide you just don't like anymore, maybe you've got a Glock 34 and it's too long, you don't like it, maybe a 26, a 32, something you're just not happy with. Maybe you want to trade it out for one of our RMR cut, ported slides. Or maybe just one of our regular matte black slides. But all of our slides come with a Trijicon RMR flat optic cut, and that's what I mean here by flat optic. There are no recoil posts, boss lugs, whatever. FV Ordnance, what's going on? There we go. Oh, just talking about our new 17 slide coming out. So we're turning our 19 turbo into a 17. Oh yeah, that's right. FV Ordnance was at GunCon. We're over in Ohio. I tried to get in on some of the live chats for that, but man, it was flooded with people. Oh yeah, I saw some of the Gettysburg posts you did. And if all goes well, I'm going in super early, just so I can test fire this slide here with our Siley Optics red dot. Never got to go to Gettysburg. Almost got to go to Arlington, but then the Army canceled that trip. Just 10 worse. What's going on? There we go. Try to keep that out of the camera frame there, or YouTube will have an aneurysm. I did get to go to the Confederate White House. That was interesting. And I've been in a few other random places, but yeah, the Confederate White House was interesting. That big old arch in St. Louis is awesome. And I got Chanson in the background that I'm listening to. Man has blown up on his followers. I'm getting a few here and there. Small crowd, but they're cool. Right on. We got 4 more subscribers today. Awesome. I've been up in it a few times. It's a little neat. Really? I should do more shorts, and I really should, like I'm doing right now with a vertical live. I really should do more of these. I have to admit, though, I absolutely prefer the webcam because here I am at my desk. I could be showing you guys what I'm working on in the background. I could show you website stuff, share content. It's a lot harder to do with the phone. Nice. Yeah, I pop into Chanson's when I can, along with a bunch of the other various people I'm following. Or interacting with. So, we've got Chanson 243, Below Average Utah Dad, Pistol Pete, Tactical Llama, The Arms Room, DLD After Dark, John Crump News. Was it J-Dog Pimp Daddy, Theo's Guns, Dust Cover Actual, Bullseye Ben, Got Gamage, FV Ordnance, Flying Rich Firearms, Ginger Perrin, Stay Dangerous, Patriot Arms, 2A EDU, Melly 556 NATO, RTT Guns and Gear, Red Dawn Readiness, Rando Wayne, Magazine Magic, Poppy the Gun Guy, Tactical Turkeys, Local Prepper, Mud and Munitions, John's Arsenal, TN Tactical, Ghost, the Gun Guy, Jack of all Trades, Ghost Dad Tactical. He makes, I think he's making like scented gun oils. The Gun Guys, Shooting Gallery, G23, Ammo Alchemist. Who else am I following? NDG Training. Oh, no, yeah. Am I still following him? No, we're going to unsubscribe from that right now. Guy's a fucking dick. Twisty's Gun Show. No, correction, he's not just a dick, he's a thief. So, not dealing with him no more. Oh, right on. Just 10. Getting that RXM. Thank you, Kurt. Much appreciated. Oh, actually, what I should mention, of course, is that we have our 4th of July sale coming up. So we are going to be having our USMC Red, Arctic White, and NRA Blue slides all stripped on sale. So that'll be 15% off any strip slide in those colors, and it'll be code USA25. Code goes live on July 3rd, and the last day of the sale will be July 6th. So if you want to do something in red, white, or blue, I think, oh yeah, we're also doing the Viper Liberty slides, which will be red and blue blend with white specs. I wish I had a Liberty with me, but you know, half the slide will be red, half the slide will be blue. It blends in the middle, and then there'll be white specks all up and down the slide. Kind of a American flag type themed thing going on. Yep, following quite a few people. Let's see. We also work with Delta Team Tactical. We sell slides to them. Let's see. A bunch of those names we listed we've collaborated with before, like Red Dawn Readiness. We sent a slide out to him. Jack of all Trades. Flying for Rich Firearms. Once we get our hellets in production again, we are going to be sending him a slide. The Gun Guy and the Gun Guys, we've sent a slide out to them. Cool dudes. Did a couple for cancer charity a little while back as well, helping some people out there. Well, let's see, and we're also going to do one probably for Chanson, maybe one for Bullseye Ben. Got Gamage, got one of our flash slides, so here we are. One of our flash slides in Space Worn. And he was at GunCon in Ohio on the panel. That was pretty cool to see. Probably send a slide out to Ginger Perrin. Oh, Melly 556 NATO. He has one of our Leonidas slides in Space Worn as well. Which, what was it? 945 Industries, the gun bags. He did his build with our slide with one of the gun bags. Poppy the Gun Guy, he has one of our Viper slides. You gotta get one. I mean, I'd show you the frame, but you can get a PSA dagger for like 40, 50 bucks. And just start building. Like, obviously, you know, people could say to get OEM. But if you're looking for something just cheap to play around with, Oh, you're in Canada. That's right. G23, what's going on? Dude, I'm sorry, man. That our northern neighbors, their gun laws are awful. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's let's see. Yeah, Poppy the Gun Guy has one of our Vipers. We wanted to send him out one of our other slides. Magazine Magic, he has one of our Hellets, and also I think one of our Vipers as well. We're about to get a batch of SCT frames in, and so I'll have to tell you after we try them. But I can tell you, let's pull this off here. So, if you ever get one of our complete slides, we use SCT Manufacturing parts kits. And they work. I have not had an issue. This Leonidas has had 1,500 rounds through it. And they just work. G23 rating for the 43 slides. After we do our 17 Hellet, we will probably have 43 slides. Probably. I will not give a promise on timeline, but that's something we'll probably have. Bro, yeah. Freaking move here. Immigrate here. Get all the guns. And move to a constitutional carry state. Avoid like New York and California, New Jersey, Illinois, Washington, Nevada. Where else? Yeah, California sucks. My happiest moments in California, I was carrying a machine gun and there was nothing they could do to me about it. Of course, I was on the battlefields of Atropia at the time, if you know, you know. Yeah, Texas isn't bad, especially after the open carry Texas movement went through and fixed a lot of things. Yeah, forget Oregon. Don't go to Oregon. I think they still have a lot of small town corrupt cop issues. I don't know. New Mexico's iffy. I know their governor is super anti-gun. I do have one Canadian rifle. It's a 22. And it's an old one, so it's probably illegal now. Unfortunately. We did some training with some of the Canadians a while back with their army. Let's see, who was that? If I even remember. 33rd something? I don't know, I probably got it somewhere. It's a long time ago. Years and years. Let's see. Oh, yeah, here it is. 39th Service Battalion with the 3rd Canadian Brigade. Yep. Went out and hung out with their guys for a little while. And then when I was overseas again, there were some Canadians there, but I can't remember the unit. I just remember they showed up for the illegal drinking. California's 20% tax on firearms. That's freaking awful. What do they call it? The sin tax in California? That's evil. In Arizona, I can get ammo delivered to my door. So, yeah, screw California. That said, we do ship to California. You gonna go in there and start with their Greater Idaho movement and take off a chunk of Oregon? Um, yeah, probably. But I'll give you guys this: your army is still probably better than Spain's and Turkey's and several others. Oh, let's see. Who do I know any of these guys? Oh, I know him. Cool guys. Can't even get a CZ in California banned Gen 4s and Gen 5 Glocks. I'm surprised you can get anything in there. Oh, cool. Cool stuff. Right on. Oh, the hub is doing a 4th of July sale. If you're in Arizona, if you're in Tucson, Mesa, or Lakeside, go check out the hub and pick up one of our slides. They have some of them. Or if you're up in where are they? Not Flagstaff. Prescott. Serious Arms up in Prescott, Arizona. Yeah, they have some of our slides too. Oh, those are some cool picks, G23. I dig it. That's a cool looking barrel. And it looks pretty damn good, right, with that Sig Pink slide. Oh, Valhalla Ordnance. Thanks for checking out our page. That's awesome. They don't. Why would they want you to defend yourself? They need you reliant on them, on the powers that be. Man, all these businesses that were in Florida that I wish we had known when we were still in Florida. That'd be cool. I wish we'd known. You could take a black frame or any other colored frame and you could just Cerakote it pink. Oh, are you grilled cheese? Which one are you get? Which one did you get? The Zoom or the Viper? What are you making? Hey, Ronald Reagan wasn't wrong, half empty. Right on, I got one right here. Yep, good old SM17 Zoom slide. Yeah, and it's, I mean, you can get a little tester bottle, but it's going to cost you like 35 bucks, and then you'd have to have the spray gun, and it's a whole thing. Though, for a personal setup, I saw one guy, he went out and got an old oven, and he got like one of those, he got like a free oven off Craigslist, and then set it up outside to do his Cerakote work. And honestly, it wasn't a bad setup. The guy like had this kind of outside half shed. So like when you're doing your own personal stuff, that'd be perfect. Oh, right on. Yep, I'm still sub to you. Alright, cool. There's a couple people we had to unsubscribe from. Just views and actions don't align. Well, it depends on the frame. You can Cerakote plastic, and you can cook it. I'm not sure I'd trust certain 3D models, but like you could do a Glock frame in there, and we have. I don't know if 3D printed could take the heat, but they also make air-cured Cerakote as well, so you don't have to put it in the oven. I believe it's the C series, but what you'd want to do is make sure wherever it's curing is clean. So something like get like an old mini fridge or something like that that still has a good seal, and set up a way for it to hang cure inside that. Oh, nice. So we have, yep, here we go. Here's a burnt bronze. This is one of our old flash slides. That burnt bronze sells pretty well. That'd be cool. What was it I was hearing about Anderson? Was there something going on there? Were they going down or selling, or was someone buying them out or something? We will be doing the burnt bronze for the 17s. The plan is to do every color we currently have for every slide model. Right now we do have a burnt bronze Viper. And we do have the flat dark earth, we just haven't added it to the website yet. Oh, Colt owns them down? Okay, I don't know. Huh. I mean, Colt has a history. Yeah, we have the 17 Viper in burnt bronze. Yep, there it is. H148 burnt bronze Viper. We don't have it in a complete yet, but we do have the strip slides. Colt did not buy Anderson Manufacturing. Okay. I am not up to date on all of the gun company drama. Though there are probably certain content creators we're going to move away from in the future. Anderson going out of business, some kind of thing from 3 weeks ago. Got an email from a distributor on Anderson rifles, blah, blah, blah. Anderson shutting down. But that's from Reddit, so I don't know if I'd trust that. Treat it with a grain of salt. Also, we got banned from Reddit, so, you know, fuck them. Reddit does not like 2A businesses. Yeah, for any of those of you just joining us or still with us, we do not use blanks. We turn steel bars into slides. So we mill all of that away, and boom, you have a slide. Reddit absolutely is a cesspool. Night, Virgil. And for those of you that haven't seen it, we're also doing our lightning stencil slides courtesy of Penguin Tactical. Oh man, you have a good one. I'm going to go to bed pretty soon too. I got to get up crazy early just so I can get all that work done before I test fire this slide. But we'll be going to a local indoor range and getting getting this test fired, and maybe I'll bring a few things along. No, not yet, Reaper. We kind of want to, but at the same time, so the issue we have right now is we're making hundreds of slides at a time, and if we were to go do a custom slide, we'd have to shut down production, and then we'd have to charge the customer an additional amount to make up for shutting down production, and it would just cost the customer too much money and us too much money to do a custom slide like that. Oh yeah, it's what, 8:40? Yeah, 8:40 now. And it only just got dark a little bit ago, and part of that's because we have a freaking storm going on. Holy crap. 11:40. God damn. Jesus. Yeah, and you know, that's something we had considered, getting like a small machine sometime in the future, and that small machine does things like cuts optic cuts onto it, or maybe does a custom porting. But then, of course, there's also the flip side of that to consider is how messed up the country is with customer service. So, let's say you take your slide, and we take your slide and we put our RMR cut on it. And then you go, oh yeah, that's yeah, it didn't come out the way I thought it would. I don't like it. You owe me a new slide. So, And we've talked to a few other vendors and a few other CNC and manufacturers where they've had horror stories about crap like that. And all of a sudden, the $100 of work you were going to get from somebody to pay your employee and whatever is now $500 because you're getting them a new Glock. And I mean, we still have people. We still have like eBay scammers and stuff. People trying to get free stuff from us. Yeah, it kind of isn't worth the hassle. I mean, it's something we kind of want to do. You know, it's just an additional service to help out the market. But yeah, some people just they cause way more problems, and they mess with people wanting to do things. When we were still on Reddit, we talked to small businesses that basically refuse to sell to certain cities or even certain states. And I know one that said, you know, he would never sell to Chicago again. If your address was in Chicago, you'd get an instant refund. And that's because he kept getting so many mail scams where they're like, well, I never received my package. And he's just like, I'm done. Yeah, I'm done doing claims with the postal service. I'm done doing claims through eBay. And so on and so forth. And done dealing with the chargebacks. He's like, I hate this city. I hate everyone from this city. He's just like done with it. And of course, is it everybody there's fault? No, it's a city full of some really sketchy, douchey people. And they're everywhere. They're all across the country. Um, I've we have one guy we're selling excess slides to. So like, where is it? Here we go. This flash. So our flash is on hiatus. We're selling what we have in stock off to a small reseller, and the guy has 100% approval rating. All it's going to take is one guy trying to get something for free or a partial refund, and he's going to lose his 100% rating. And we told him that we advised him on that because that same thing happened to us too. We lost our 100% rating because people were like, "Hey, you know, give us this, or I'm going to give you a bad rating." And it's just like, give us a bad rating. We don't care. Yeah, some other vendors have been really great, like Superior Triggers. They're awesome. We got to chat them up on Reddit, Facebook, Instagram. Great guys. Um, Bunch of other businesses that we've gotten to talk to. Some of them slide businesses too. Some not so great. They kept things very close to the vest, which hey, we kind of understand, but it's a vast market. Like, hey, Patriot Arms. It's not it's not such a niche market that like we have to fight each other and kick each other out. Like there can be some room for peaceful coexistence and just being respectful. But there's always somebody out there ruining it. Whether it's collaborators, like right now, there is for sure one collaborator we are never going to deal with again. There's another one who's quickly making his way to becoming a person we will never deal with again. And thankfully, a lot of other people have been really awesome. Uh, dealing with Jack of all trades has been great. Got Gamage has been great. Wayne has been great. Ghost is awesome. Red Dawn Readiness, great. He's building up his new build now, and you can complain about it, and it's really easy to get stuck into the negative on collaborations, and it's really easy to see why it's so easy to get stuck into the negative. But for all the negatives, there's a bunch of other really good ones out there. You just have to, you know, find them. And, you know, make sure you stay in communication with your group. I don't know if we're gonna talk about the ones that we're effectively blacklisting. Uh, but like if we notice someone we're in good relations with starting to get stuck with that person, we'll probably let them know. Because we're not out here, you know, like trying to like ruin anyone's content. And it's like, you know, okay, you fleeced us for a slide. You know, it's not worth me getting the court system involved. It's not worth all the hassle and all the BS and the little flame war between fans of this company and that company or this channel and that channel. We just won't deal with you anymore. Oh, it's going great, Patriot Arms. We got our SM19 Turbo. We're turning it into a 17 today. So we just started the milling process. Have a good one, Reaper. Thanks for dropping by. And I'm going to be taking this out to the range tomorrow, if all goes well, if my schedule permits. So we're going to take this Siley Optics Red Dot, and we're going to take it to the range with this build here. SM19 Viper with an ELD Performance barrel, SET Manufacturing parts kit, and we're going to throw this on a PSA frame and maybe a P80 frame, and we're going to run it and see how it works. There we go. Let's see, we also have our lightning stencil slides that we're doing now. And then, of course, 4th of July, we are doing a red, white, and blue sale. Oh, awesome, G23, thank you. So we're going to do USMC red, Arctic white, and NRA blue on our strip slides. And those will be 15% off with code USA25 from July 3rd to July 6th. So yeah, that's coming up real quick. There we are. Who all else is still live right now? Jansen, Below Average Utah Dad, Pistol Pete Worldwide. Alright, well that's where I'm going to call it for the night, guys. I've got to get to bed. I've got to get up early, get some work done, and hopefully off to the range. So as always, stay 2A every day, and you guys have a wonderful night.